Whatever shit, Tim is here with the new FX Hulu series Sympathy Pistol premiering. Since the show is from Danny Boyle, this I am going to do my reviews for Danny Boyle movies, starting with maybe one of his best work and one of his earliest work from the '90s, and that is of course Trainspotting. Trainspotting, which is of course based on the 1993 novel by Irving Welsh, and was released all the way back on February 23rd, 1996. Is about a heroin addict, Mark Rutten, played by Ewan McGregor, who's right now is in the new Obi-Wan series, which she's great in. Uh, anyway, here you got Mark Rutten, who stumbles through like bad ideas and sobriety attempts with his unreliable friends. You got Sick Boy, played by Johnny Lee Miller, years before Elementary fame. You had Robert Carlyle, who of course will later go on to be in Once Upon a Time on ABC, playing Begbie, and Tommy, played by Kevin McKidd. Years before Grey's Anatomy fame kicked in. And so, not to mention, he also has like this underage girlfriend named Diane, played by Kelly McDonald. And so along for a while, and so like after cleaning up and moving from Edinburgh to London, Mark pretty much tries to find that he could escape the life he left behind. When Begbie also shows up at his front door on the lam and scheming sick boy also follows her. This movie is pretty much a movie about addiction and everything, and it's a movie about friendship. I gotta say too. And Ewan McGregor is so good in this. Obviously one of his like earliest roles years like this movie, of course, was released like about a few years before he got his Obi-Wan gig in Phantom Menace. You also had some other cool cast members like Robert Carlyle, like I said, was great. Ewan Bremer was terrific. Very young Kelly McDonald, years before Boardwalk fame, she was terrific in this. You also had Shirley Henderson, Fiona Bell. The movie was, of course, released and was, of course, took place in the UK, and it's a really interesting film. It has great black humor to it. It matches like pretty much of course, in the mid '90s, it's not really like that dated and all, but it definitely does have some cool dark humor here. Great performances from McGregor to Miller to Carl. It's such a really good film. Now, this wasn't his like first feature. This wasn't Dave Boy's first feature. I think his first feature was actually Shallow Grave, like a few years beforehand. But I feel like Trainspotting is really the movie that really put him more on the map than Shallow Grave did. And of course, this movie would get a sequel, years later, which I will talk about in a separate video. But Trainspotting is such a great one. It's really trained, great performances. This movie really tackles lots of controversial subject matter. It's such a classic, nice film, a very cult favorite. Really terrific film if you guys never seen Trainspotting. Anyway, let me let you guys. Have you ever seen the Danny Boyle movie Trainspotting? If so, what's up? Were you a fan of it? Were you not a fan of it? Favorite scenes, favorite moments? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Henry Style.